morning, guys. Jeff with HKS Systems Lock and Safe. You know it. Today we're up against a Canon safe. Canon safe, pretty decent safes typically. This is a Costco Canon though, so they always cheap out. So the issue was the customer called. All of a sudden his lock doesn't work anymore. Changed the batteries. It's an electronic lock. Changed the batteries once. Changed the batteries twice. Rattled the handle. Used a different keypad, used the Phoenix system, used the dead blow hammer. None of the tricks worked. It is seized. It's just shot. So your typical lock body is going to be a full-size lock body. And the Costco's and some of the import stuff, they do a half size, which is called the Universal. They actually got two different models. One's called the Universal, one's called the Mighty Mini. A little bit different of a design, but even bigger piece of crap than that little one is. So yeah, it's basically just used to lock it up. It's pretty close to similar size for the swing bolt system and everything, but it's literally half the size of a conventional one. So we've got the drill points for that. Unfortunately, we're going to need to drill that. A lot of these actually are what mounted into the safes is called a remotely mounted lock. What does that mean? Well, typically when you're looking at a safe lock, through the hole is going to be where everything's got to be mounted. Well, with an electronic lock, you don't have to use a spindle, so you could mount it different areas if you really wanted to. Typically, they're mounted right behind there. For full size, they are at least. Small ones like this, a lot of times the guys will remote mount those things. Now, it's not so easy to figure out where they're at. I'm just going to show you how to troubleshoot these. Once again, first step, you're always going to want to change your battery. If that doesn't work, unfortunately, you need to change the keypad if that's an option. We have the Phoenix. We've tried that. Try aggressively shaking the handles. That doesn't work. You got to drill it. So we're going there today. We're going to drill it, fill it. Actually, no, we're not even filling it. We're just going to drill it. He's taking it back to Costco because it is shot. Factory told him to be 3 to 6 weeks before they could send a technician out, which that's sort of poor, but whatever. And he needs his equipment and passports out of there. So either way, we'll be back. We'll check in as we can. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, we're back. Jeff with HKS Systems, Lock and Safe, obviously. So I'm just wrapping up that Canon safe. It was not a gun safe. It was actually a Canon regular floor type safe, about 30 inches tall, 36 inches tall, somewhere in there. Pretty heavy little guy, though. So we did bypass the lock. Unfortunately, yeah, it was seized once I drilled it and scoped it, and even when I could energize it, I didn't do any damage to the lock that wasn't already there. But yeah, even when I energized it from seeing inside, that solenoid was just not turning. No big deal. I was just able to use something to bypass that, turn it, poke it open the door, remove the lock, and he's going to return it to Costco anyways. So good thing about Costco is they don't really care about returns. They're pretty good about that. So I'll post a picture of the safe. I'm not the safe as well as the lock itself. It's a caricature silhouette of the little guy against the big guy, and it shows how different in size they are. So for next week, this is Good Friday. I'm videotaping this right now. So we're going to be doing some padlocks for the country club because it's that time of year. A bunch of master padlocks, and we're going to be doing a couple odds and ends and some rekeying, master keying. We got to cut a bunch of stuff up, and I'll be selling some equipment. That's why you see all this stuff here. I keep procrastinating, get busy, do other stuff. So just going to show you also, if you guys are into safes at all, this is just a cheap little safe stand I ordered on eBay. It's like 12, 15 bucks. Not too bad. It's 3D printed, and it comes with legs you got to screw on. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not any better or worse than the other ones. Maybe the legs are a little cheesier, but those are also like 30 bucks online. So this one was 12. just doing it for a stand. I got a million different stands and mounts. I need different models. So if you're not going to catch up with me this week, I'm probably going to be uploading a Sargent and Greenleaf video